Supertramp was once a band that captured the imagination of the world, blending progressive rock, pop, and jazz influences to create a sound that was both unique and commercially successful. Formed in the late 1960s in London, the group initially struggled to gain attention, but their persistence paid off with albums like Crime of the Century and Breakfast in America, which catapulted them into international fame. Their music was defined by clever lyrics, sophisticated arrangements, and the unforgettable voices of Rick Davies and Roger Hodgson, creating a signature sound that became instantly recognizable. Fans were drawn not just to the melodies, but to the band's ability to combine complex musicality with emotional resonance, a combination that made Supertramp one of the era's most compelling rock acts. Yet, behind the scenes, tension was building. The pressures of fame, relentless touring schedules, and creative differences began to take their toll. While Davies and Hodgson were the driving forces behind the band, their contrasting musical visions often clashed. Hodgson's more melodic, pop-oriented style conflicted with Davies' darker, blues-influenced approach. Initially, these differences fueled creativity, but over time they led to resentment and conflict, creating a fragile dynamic that could not withstand the stresses of international stardom. The band's lineup changes, management pressures, and financial disputes only intensified these struggles, eroding the camaraderie that had fueled their early success. The implosion became inevitable. By the mid-1980s, after years of touring and recording, Hodgson left the band to pursue a solo career, leaving Davies to carry the Supertramp name forward. While Davies continued to release music under the Supertramp banner, critics and fans alike noted that the magic of the original lineup was gone. The departure marked the beginning of the band's decline. Albums failed to reach the heights of their earlier work, and the once electrifying live shows lost much of their spark. The rise that had seemed unstoppable was now matched by a fall, a reminder that even the most brilliant musical partnerships are vulnerable to the pressures of ego, ambition, and human conflict. Today, Supertramp's story serves as both a cautionary tale and a celebration of creativity. Their rise shows the power of innovation, collaboration, and the ability to connect with audiences worldwide. Their fall reveals how fragile success can be when internal divisions and external pressures collide. Despite the implosion, their music endures, reminding generations that even bands that struggle behind the scenes can leave an indelible mark on rock history. Supertramp may no longer dominate the charts, but the echoes of their melodies, the genius of their arrangements, and the drama of their rise and fall continue to captivate music fans everywhere.